Hi, beautiful. So, I want to be sensitive about the topic of friendship because I have some amazing friends in my life and I never want them to feel like I don't value or appreciate them. The difference in this moment is that what I thought friendships in my 30s would look like is not what friendships are actually looking like in my life. And in this, I realize and I have learned and I am grateful that I have my 4 quarters over 100 pennies. And that was something that I picked up in this journey and learned that I value my quarters. Like the value of a quarter versus the 100 pennies, it spoke to me on so many levels because although in my mind, I had the people around for any and all connections, the people to pick up and go on a trip, the people to go to lunch at the drop of a hat, anything, because it was a widespread community group or friendship, however you want to word it. But I value my 4 quarters so much more after I started to realize that the value of what I currently have is better than what I think I wanted. And that was a hard place for me to be. Also, I enjoyed this book, Find Your People by Jenny Allen, Building Deep Community in a Lonely World. It was so good. Like, I am ready to pick this book back up in the next season of my life just to see what else I can pull out of it, because that's one of my favorite things, is to go back and like see what I didn't catch because I hadn't gone through it yet. So this is one of those books that I would definitely be going back to. But I am so grateful for going through the journey of trying to see what was wrong with me, y'all. I had asked my core people the question of how could I be a better friend? Before you ask this question, make sure you are in the right mental space. Make sure that you are well. Make sure that you are prepared, because the honesty that is needed for these conversations, yes, it may hurt, but it's also going to make you better. One of the feedbacks that I got was that they didn't feel like they were needed in my life. And I'm like, ooh, that wasn't supposed to hit me right here, but it did, because I've always been that I got it friend. Nah, don't worry about it. I got it. I can grab this for you. No, don't worry about it. I got it. And it's like, let them be needed in your life. And so that right there, I'm working on it. And also in this season of my life, I had to slow down so that I can see people. For so many years, I've just hidden in the background. And even in hiding, it's almost like you want to be seen. It's that hide and seek, but yet you're so far hidden that people got to be intentional to go and find you. And it's like, nah, this is my season to see people. It's my season to slow down, have the conversation, ask how are you doing. Really, that was another book that I enjoyed. And see people, see that they're going through things. I like the majority of my life outside of business is at church. And so it's me slowing down even at church and looking in someone's eyes and asking them, how are they doing really? And giving them that hug and seeing them and speaking to them. Those things matter. And so although this isn't what I thought it would be, I am so grateful for my 4 quarters, because they have held me down through my father's death and just navigating grief. You never know. You never know. We'll talk about grief later. I really want to jump on it soon, but I'm also like, I really don't want to cry. I really don't, because what I thought was a linear process of, oh, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better. It could be the smell. It could be a sound. It could be a picture that one day makes you smile, but the next day makes you cry. Nah, we're going to get off of this. But here we are, just unfolding this thing called life.